Good morning. How we doing? No message for you, Norman. No message. No message on the cookies. Norman, Butts, hello. How we doing? Thank you, Norman, for that sub. I'll figure out what your message here is in a moment. But thank you for 18 months. Also, Butts, thank you for that sub for 29 months, almost a whole year. Thank you so much, Osarian, Mageson, Scott. How we doing? We've also got Slam coming in. Look at him vibing. We have Thank you for the bits and the giant vibe. Look at him go. Fire Riot, hello. How we doing today? Thank you, thank you. That's when I canceled stream yesterday, I'm like, I should still work on something. And I made that, and I made a emote for Scott. So that was what I did instead. How are you guys today? 1 second. Fly, hello. How you doing today? How do you make a massive emote? That is in bits. So if you go down to where your channel points are, there are bits to do certain things, and one of them is gigantify emote, and that's what that is. BS Machine, thank you so much for that sub. For 7 months of support. Finish up 4,000 points of Sisters for first game of 10th edition for them this weekend. Let's go! Do you know what you're playing against? Thank you so much for that sub. For 7 months of support, I appreciate it. 4,000 points, that's pretty awesome. Congratulations. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. Let me catch up here. I got some test bits and I used the last ones for the most important thing I could. Thank you, Slam. What you up to today? Today, we are going to be working on Ahriman. So he is in several sub-assemblies at the moment, but I wanted to do the airbrushing for the cloak just to get that started. Here's what the full miniature looks like. So we've got a lot of blue to still do. I will still airbrush the inside of the cloak just to speed that up a little bit. But yeah, we're just going to dive in today with like his blue armor, start the gold, all that good stuff. I will say, I had to cancel yesterday because my stomach was upset. A little upset again this morning, so we're just going to keep an eye on it. But if I need to head out here, I'll just let you guys know. But I wanted to make sure we still stream today. Tony, welcome in. How are ya? Bonfire says, canceled stream today. It's too hot in the garage. I'm sorry. Watching you instead, so I'm doing great. I guess for, like, summer plans, Autofire, you just kind of not able to go out there and work on stuff and stream, or is it just summer is not okay? Not able to get out there? Imaginary, welcome in. How are you today? The baby down for nap for mom. Getting ready for work. I hope work goes well. Thank you for coming to join us. Space Machines, it'll be Space Marines. I think it's Firestorm. I'm gonna run a Bringer of Flame, a Penitent Army. Let's go. Need to relearn Sisters. That'll be fun. Our local store had an Apocalypse game for Age of Sigmar. 12 people around a long table. They started at 10 a.m., finished at 2 a.m. the next day. That sounds about right, yeah. Just hurl on stream, yeah. It's, why not? It's not gluten, painted. So, I think what it is I had started some vitamins. Kind of while I was, like, talking about all of that. And I didn't have them this morning because I think I figured it out. But yeah, I don't know. No, I've been avoiding gluten since we talked about it the other week, so I don't know what's bothering me, but we'll figure it out. It's alright. I'm ready to clip it for you. That's a real friend right there, chat. That's a real friend right there. Lurk and Slide sounds good. We'll be here. I'm gonna go ahead and just start with the blue armor. I'm gonna dive right in with these 1,000 Sun colors. Keep my box here for reference so I know what's what. But what have you guys been up to? I'm sorry I had to cancel yesterday. I hate canceling Sundays, but it had to happen. I'm sorry. What have you guys been up to? Rise, welcome in. How are you? Don't be sick, please. Yeah, I don't understand. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm doing great because I'm watching you. Thank you for coming hang out, Autofire. Thank you, thank you. Give Nikki a tummy ache survivor t-shirt. I need it. Some vitamins are just hard on the stomach. Yeah, and I guess that's part of it, but it's just annoying when the thing you're trying to do to be healthier decides to wreck you. But we'll get there. Just trying to figure out this health stuff. You know what's bothering me? This chat. I could never. People bother you, they do. Let me scroll back up there for autofire. I can paint during the summer, except take frequent breaks, come to the AC and cool down. Not great for streaming. Think of getting up earlier to stream. Oh, before it gets too hot. That's a good idea. Yeah. Be the kind of friend that captures their worst moments for money. Yep. Been recovering from traveling. Almost missed a meeting this morning. Uh-oh. I mean, to be fair, them scheduling meetings right after you get back is, that's not fun. That's not fun. Jazzy, welcome in. How are you? We're getting some blue started on Ahriman. Catching up with chat here. Been doing boring grunt work all morning. Doing dishes, laundry, they'll pick up at the house. Prime my July challenge minis. Yes. What? What's everyone working on here for July? So if you guys would like to join us, our new challenge starts today. We are doing hashtag squad goals. Pick out a squad that you'd like to work on. I'm still trying to figure out what mine's going to be. I would love for it to be Skaven, but I don't think I can finish them in 2 weeks on top of commissions, so I'm a little hesitant on that. Oh, guy with the smile, thank you so much for that sub. Button press time. Thank you for pressing the button. How are you today? Thank you for 4 months of pressing that button. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Argello, hello. It is our boy. I've got the Praetor here for Matchy Matchies. We're just diving in. How are you today? How's weekend? How was everyone's weekend? What were we up to, chat? Let me catch up here. Okay. And doing a lance or two of the mechs at least. Let's go. You did, but yeah, you got a brand new Spurhead. Let me break that out because nothing else in the backlog. What from it would you want to work on? Like which squad you eyeing up? Let's go ahead and get like his backpack and stuff over here. Praetor is awesome. I think I'm not supposed to choose favorites. And like it's hard because I also really love the Demon Prince we've done. I really like the Praetor. There's just something about him in the 40K scheme that I really, really like. You know? Rise is waking up from sleep, only 4 hours. I need more, but I'm good. How are you? I'm doing alright, Rise. I was telling chat my stomach's been a little goofy, and I think it's because of the new vitamins I've started. That's gold. Dang it. Okay, just the backpack. So we're just gonna keep an eye on that here for stream, and I didn't want to cancel again, but we'll tough it out. Too short, not enough paint. That was my weekend. That's fair. The only thing to distract me this month is Evo, baby! Normal duders, I suppose. Get the color scheme started. Undecided between Hallowheart, Misthaven, and Excelsis schemes. There we go. Been looking for inspiration. I remember when Scott was looking and like going through the book. There's a lot of just really cool ones. You can't go wrong, but man, trying to decide on just one is difficult. That's right, you get to scream Excelsior. Weekend was good. One smile and I figured out we could play Diablo 4. Oh, on the Xbox, the shared screen in our air-conditioned room. There you go. That's a good way to escape that heat. Good. Glad you guys got that figured out. I have been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. Unfortunately, I didn't get on early to finish the rest of the old main story quests. So, like, when the early access went up, I was actually finishing the previous expansions quests and stuff. But that's okay. I got caught up, so now I'm a little bit behind everyone. But I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to take my time because when I first started 14 and I really wanted to be, like, caught up with everyone, I mashed through a lot of cutscenes. I skipped a lot of dialogue. And I kind of regret doing that. So I'm trying to really take my time with this expansion and enjoy it. It's been cute so far. Anyone else playing some 14? I appreciate you streaming. Thank you for coming to hang out. I appreciate you. Thank you. Stern says, oh, restarting Elden Ring. I forgot what I was doing. Stuff on my main character. So I've been having fun just busting up bosses I used to struggle on. Hell yeah. What type of build do you like to rock, Osirin? Trying to remember if we talked builds last time or not. I think you can play split screens like that. Oh, on PC. I can split screen on a console. Yeah, with more power. There are a lot of cutscenes this expansion. The voice acting seems to be random. It's a lot of dialogue. I feel like the first day it wasn't bothering me, but now I'm kind of falling back to my old habits where I'm skipping more than I initially was. If it wasn't like directly important to the main story, I'm skipping more of it. It does feel like a lot more. It also kind of feels like I'm playing just like the Hildebrand stuff, where it's like a lot of, I hate to say filler, but it kind of feels like it. It's Foot Squirrel, welcome in. How are you today? Ryan says, I am been loving it, taking it slow. I'm glad. Glad you're also getting to chill with all the characters and all that. I haven't tried the new classes or anything just yet. I decided to just go through with my dancer for now. I'll go back. Probably try Picto a bit later. Were you wanting to try either of the new classes, Rice? Greenleaf, welcome in. How are ya? And an honor first. Thank you so much for that sub. 77 months of support. What you up to today? With those subs, I know you guys found them. There is a new emote. Nikki K Vibe. You can vibe with little Simon. I think I probably need to update his fur color. He's a little dark on dark mode, but we'll figure it out. Look at him go. Well, I got a hype train emo. Let me share it. Toot toot. Toot toot. Thank you, everyone, for the hype train emo. Saren going strength build. Hell yeah. Find big weapon, bonk bad guys over the head with it. So it gives us runes and loot. Not a pretty build, but it works for me. That is what I normally play for Dark Souls with Saren. I kind of swapped to more magic for Elden Ring just because magic's really strong. But I've returned to at least big sword. I now have Ronnie's great sword. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. About the girlfriend, the initial Guild Wars 2 DLC, so we can play them. 10 days later, they went on sale. Made a support ticket, they refunded me the difference. Considering now getting the next DLC in a row as well. There you go. But yeah, just put it forward to the next one. Titan, welcome in. How are you today? Warrior class, hello. We are working on Ahriman. How are you today? I played Final Fantasy 14 once for a minute. Quickly realized it would suck my life away, so I uninstalled. That's fair. Here's where he's at so far, Aria class. We are just getting started. What you up to? Butts is vibing. He was so cute with the big one that Slam did. It was vibing. Yeah, so I made that yesterday, and then Scott's flag emote I finished up yesterday. Scott wants to share that. I'm gonna try Pictomancer. I'm excited for his artist. Feels like it was made for people like me. It looks fun. It looks interesting. I just wanted to go through the story first without having to kind of do a little bit of extra leveling to get started. Alright, the disc I also did an airbrush, and I'm wondering if I want to. I'm going to save this, and I might start it after stream. It's a lot of the blue. It'll just be quicker with the airbrush. It's blue and then the gold kind of around it. So let's just save that. We've got plenty to work on with him. How are you feeling? Okay. I was telling chat, I think because I started some new vitamins, my stomach is being a butt. So that's what I'm fighting this week. But thank you for checking on me. I appreciate it. How was your weekend? I'm using the gut sword right now. Hell yeah. I found a really big hammer. Made me think whack-a-mole sounds fun. Do it. Do it. I agree. It does sound fun. Doing good. Get woken up by the cat laying on me in bed. Fiance and I do not own a cat. You've been chosen. You've been chosen. I can't have cats, but I've heard that the cat distribution system is very good. Return, by the way, might be my favorite too. Yeah, there's something about it. It's not like the biggest, flashiest model, but there's something about it in this color scheme that, I don't know, it speaks to me. I like it. Which I feel bad, like, Magnus is like, hey, what about me? But, you know, give it a moment. Give it a moment, Magnus. And I do like the Demon Prince, but there's something about the Praetor and the 40K colors. I don't know. That, the Guts Greatsword, Osirin, is what I was running for a while before I swapped to the magic build. And I basically only switched because I felt like I wasn't doing cool stuff. Like, Exalted had a whole bunch of cool magic stuff. Slam had, like, this cool bleed build, and I'm like, man, I don't have anything cool like that. I'll pick up this magic sword and I'll make do with it. That was like literally the only reason I switched. But the big bonk sword is really fun. Leaving for the store, then board games. Enjoy painties. I'll start stressing about the squad. You got this, Norman. We'll see you later. Enjoy the store. Bye-byes for now. think it was slightly rough. Girlfriend and I had some, misunderstandings. I'm sorry. Those are rough weekends. Hopefully everything worked out here. They climbed onto the neighbor's roof for one of wait. To our left or our right? That's funny though. They're just hopping all over the place. Loopy, welcome in. How are you? Doing well here. What you up to today? We are working on Ahriman, adding him to our Thousand Suns force. Super hyped for this commission. My Thousand Suns collection is pretty much done, minus new model releases. Hell yeah. The bases are on the way. And then the termy bodies are on the way. I'm gonna start building the rubrics. Probably tomorrow. Probably not today. Probably tomorrow. So we're getting there. Gonna kind of work on those alongside the rest of the Imperial Fist kind of together. And then Magnus, obviously. I want to get him back on stream. Right. Nothing hangs. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Really funny. They're just like, what the heck? I'm currently trying to decide if I take this antacid. Pros. Heartburn goes away. Con. Dentist told me no hard food for 2 weeks because of the dental work. The antacid is a hard pill chewable. Like, I don't know. If it were me and I was, like, really hurting, the fact that it's only, like, a couple bites as opposed to, like, a meal, I don't know, I could see it being okay, but obviously, I don't know. I'm not an expert. Let's see, found out yesterday you can get the D&D Lego set. Oh, on AliExpress for $80. There you go, bud. Good information for the chat. Did you like this, Nikki? I came back to the flat yesterday in the dark. I was coming up the main road, and I had a no after you, I insist moment with a fox that tried out of the local green space. He stared at me until I gestured he could pass. He seemed cool, yeah. It was very, very polite. I do love that, thank you. I wish we had foxes here. I love being in progress. Seemed like you're blazing from my perspective. I was worried you're almost done. My wallet wasn't ready. No, you're good. You're good. Even if we don't, like, match up, like, they're safe until you're ready. So don't even worry about it. I understand that feeling. I have a soft spot in my heart for obscenely large weapons, plus it makes my wife laugh. It's really fun jumping and smashing things. Oh, smash antacid with hammer. Swallow dust. There you go. Mutilith. Yes. Yes. Let's see, one other gold. More gold on the chest. Another reason for you to visit Edinburgh. So many dogs. Everything's dog friendly. They're in the main tourist area, the castle, the ruins, the shop, the pubs. They expect dogs everywhere. Hell yes. Like, literally, the only thing is, if I go, I might not come back. And, you know, that used to be, like, a problem. And I don't know that it's a problem anymore. What if I just don't? What if I just don't? I'm good, thanks. Working on some salamander terminators. Let's go. I hate to see you paint Ahriman. He's my favorite character in this setting. I need to do some more reading for Ahriman. Like, I know, like, bits and pieces. But I haven't read, like, any of the novels or anything like that. And I really should. I feel like he's one of those characters I should take the time to do that. I just don't read a lot of Warhammer books to begin with. But I feel like he's one I should probably take the time. Now that I'm reading more, too. Excuse me, chat. Okay, what else have we got? Now we've got the ends here. Got a little bit on his waist. You deny your army its pet anti-tank. Plus, Mutilith is just cool. I have one from when I thought I was going to get into Thousand Suns. Like, it's just cool. Doombolt and Magnus is all the anti-tank I need. Was walking across the coast and a St. Bernard appeared out of nowhere, absolute bear. Didn't know who he belonged to. This older guy came around the corner. Dog is so chill, just ran off the leash with no issue. Not that the older guy could have controlled him on the leash. They're so cool. But so drooly. Like, it's just everywhere. They're so cute, though. Alright, I think that's all for him, at least right now. I also got the back, but I was kind of focusing on the front for today. While we're on stream, no one paints the back models, by the way. Hey, Raymir, welcome in. Mutolith is very Nid-like. It is a little bit, yeah. It's very Nid, chaos-y mix there. How are you? Well, that's the other thing I should mention. We do have people here trimming the trees outside. But unfortunately, that means Sadie thinks you should know about it. So I'll apologize in advance for Sadie. We must protect this house. Not happy about it. Not happy about Tree Man. Ooh, assembling a Norn right now. Very nice. Ah, I need to paint mine. Let's see what else is going on. A lot of Final Fantasy. I've been still poking around with Elden Ring. So I am to the last boss, and I took a few cracks at it before I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come back to this later. I just wasn't in the right mindset to like keep throwing my face at the wall for a little bit. So it's like, I'm gonna come back to this. And I've been running around doing side stuff, which I won't say too much because Slam's still exploring. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been nice being able to hop between Final Fantasy and now Elden Ring. I also got Dragon Quest move over from my handheld to my PC, so I'll be playing some more Dragon Quest. We'll play some more Dead Space on Wednesday. It's been so much video gaming and it makes me happy. I think it's helping a bit with summer blues. Normal. My sister had a Newfoundland sheepdog. Very similar to St. Bernards, yes. They're very cute as well. What is it, the Bernese mountain dog? Also very cute and big like that. That's supposed to take me a minute. Recommend Scarlet Rot and a Perry Open. That's what I feel like that's the only way people are getting through it at this point. That's what I keep seeing. I can use the leftover parts plus the HT kit and a spare HK to make a custom tyrant. Okay. I love Magnus. For this commission, I can embody Magnus as he is in the novel. Let's go. Alright, I'll go ahead and get shoulders. A little weird with these as sub-assembly, but that's okay. I have 2 fists. Yeah, no spoilers for Elden Ring as Slam's still exploring, but... Squeezel, welcome in, how are ya? Raven Lord, hello, how are ya? This is such a good emote, I'm so glad you like it. How are you doing today? I started with trying to get Bobble fixed, and I think I want to redo how I was doing it, so I didn't think I'd get that ready for today, but I wanted to have something. He was a bit easier, so I went for it. Watch a bit friend to the car show. Enjoy today. I hope it's fun. Hopefully not too hot for you. Great katanas if need be. They're gonna bleed one way or another, that's right. I look at the info. Apparently you can do anything except chew the tablets. The stuff in it needs you to simultaneously chew, have the saliva start to dissolve the dust. Gotcha. Well, yeah, that's tough, guys. You want to be good. You want to listen to what they've said. But also you hurt. I still think it's better than, like, obviously don't sit down and have a steak meal after dental work. But I feel like the extent you're using your teeth's a little different, but I don't know. Maximum Pink, welcome in. How are you today? Thank you so much for that sub. Elden Ring DLC speedrun when? I can't get through it the first time. I can't do normal speed. How are you? Thank you so much for 24 months of support. How you doing today? What have you been playing? We're working on Ahriman today, trying to get him ready. Got bases coming, got rubrics to build. That's going to be a little funky, I guess, stream related here. I'm going to be rearranging this room starting Wednesday. So as soon as we wrap up Dead Space, I'm tearing this room apart. Because I really hate the airbrush booth being in my camera. So I'm going to try and get commission work done here today and tomorrow, and then be a couple days off between the 4th and rearranging the room. And then we'll get back to it. But I need it for... My brain needs it. We're going to rearrange it. Doing well. Not much of a video gamer stuff. Oh, okay, just more Warhammer. Gotcha. Got any games lined up? Oh, wait. I think you guys were going to do Orcs and Nids, weren't you? I think that was last week. How did that go? I'm just going to leave it. Maybe some milk to try and calm it down. Then a shower. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Rise. It's tough when you can't do anything to help it. Hope you feel better. Hope the milk helps. Sounds like a lot of trim in your future for, yeah, for Thousand Suns. It's not too bad, though. Because we've split it up, I don't think it'll be too bad. If I had all of the rubrics at once, I think I'd lose my mind a little bit, but I think we're doing all right. Let's get his staff while we're here. That's the best battle report I've ever read. I fucking died. But the game was fun, I'm glad. If more battle reports were like that, I would watch more, yeah. I exploded. Amazing. Me and Fauna got a PS2. Been playing some old games. Been playing Ratchet and Clank Dreadlock. I love that. It's fun going back to some older games. I've been doing that, I guess, through Steam, not through, like, a console. But, like, I picked up old Fable on the Steam sale because I never played the original Fable. Going through Dead Space has been a lot of fun. It's just fun to go back to some of those old games. Chat, are there any series you'd want to go back and, like, either play for the first time because you missed it, like I am, or replay? What are some of those old series you want to play? I got my ass beat Brian posting that Pat Rap, yeah. Fable 1 is fun. Yeah, I somehow missed it. I was trying to remember if like my brother had played it, because we played a lot of stuff together, and I think we just missed it. Growing up. My Tyrannifex did in fact explode and deal like 23-ish mortal wounds total. Holy cow. I've been playing Godzilla Save the Earth and Def Jam Fight for New York. I finally killed Snoop Dogg. What a gaming update. Amazing. Amazing. Legend of Dragoon. I need to play that. Used to actually Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Yeah, I started blasting. That's no small feat. Carmen Electra and Snoop are broken in that game. One of the... I'll come right back to that thought. Will, thank you so much. Oh, the subscription. Okay, I like that it gives that up. Thanks to Wasted Mike for my sub gift. Gifted sub? Anyway, here's Wonder Will. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Will, there's a new emote with your gift sub. Nikki K vibe. I hope you enjoy. What you up to today? One of the fighting game tournaments had that as like an exhibition game one night. I hadn't seen it until they were streaming it. It was really fun to watch. A new emote! The bot is good now. Bot's got a T3 sub. So we can have all the emotes. Which I like to know for bot messages and things. I can have all the emotes. But yep, Twitch gave me bot sub. Look at him go. Thank you, chat. T-Rex is making up for not dealing any damage with his Rupture Cannon over 3 turns. See, that's what I've run into, Titan. So, I used to take the Tyrannifex, like, every single game, and he would do work for me. But then, like, this edition, I don't know what it is. I can't do damage with him to save my life. Sims is such a dumb game, but it was made such a passion and received so well. The Grima never got a sequel. No, it's literally perfect. Thank you. I'm glad you like him. He was fun to work on yesterday. What'd you up to today? Excuse me. Hey, Siege, welcome in. The rest of my game units are taking video After Effects into Photoshop, exporting as GIFs. I've been drawing. I've been doodling. Trying to get better at some digital art here. How are you? I would like to keep, like, getting good so I can draw other things, too. For, like, stream stuff and merch stuff and that kind of stuff. Have you finished Elden Death? I have not. I'm still exploring. There is, again, I'm not going to spoil anything because Slam's still exploring. There's a couple bosses I wish I hadn't found. That I need to go back to. I'm finishing up a whole bunch of, like, side stuff where, like, there were points where I'm like, okay, I'll come back to this later. Now I'm at the point where I need to go back to all of it. Finishing stuff up. But yeah, definitely some things I'm like, oh no. What have I found? Didn't mean dumb is not complex. It's more the fact it's rappers doing the craziest wrestling moves. I mean, obviously. Snoop Dogg does that all the time. Obviously. For the last boss is an absolute bastard of that's yeah. Yeah. It's I had a night where I took a few attempts at it and I realized like it was gonna take a bit and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come back to this. I'll do this later. Here's our highlight. I'm gonna come back to that highlight as well. I'll come back to this. I didn't have the I wasn't in the right mindset to just throw myself at it for a bit. Writing paper's like 90% of it. Converting to digital is the easy peasy stuff. To educate regarding translating to digital later. So basically I had a cheap tablet. It was fine. But I ended up picking up an iPad so that I could do more of it. And that's clicked with me way more. As far as like actually being able to draw on the screen. As opposed to on the tablet but having to look at the computer screen while I do it. And I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's been fun. What? Piccolo twerking? You know, Rose, I hadn't even considered it, but, you know, Vegeta's got his Fortnite dances. Maybe... maybe... I got hate mail after losing an invasion? Oh, gosh. Someone released a free After Effects-like program. It runs on a Chromium web browser. Let's see, Will says I'm stuck at work during the daytime. Doing in-person, what's that, modality education? I don't know what any of this is. Plus, be trained on how to use machines you never want to be hooked to. But if you are hooked to them, you literally die without them. Yeah, that's probably important to learn. I miss throwing IVs and people and applying ice to armpits. Yeah, that seems very important. Very, very important stuff. Cake! Boop! Thank you so much for 18 months of support. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. Boop. I'm way behind now. Hold on. Apple products and iPad, Apple Pencil 2, I do recommend. Yes, I've really liked it. I am also not one to like, I don't like the whole like Apple ecosystem thing. I tend to avoid Apple. The iPad's worth it though for the drawing, for the doodling. I'm using Procreate right now, and it's just made what I've wanted to do at least so much easier than what I was using. I'm sure there are better programs, but it's working well for me so far as I learn. Gotta admit though, the backhand blade's annoying in PvP. You can't really block or parry with it. I don't PvP, but I could see that being really annoying, yeah. I really wanted to do the backhanded blades just as a regular build. Yeah, I was a little annoyed because it doesn't scale super great, but I could see them being really annoying for PvP, yeah. That's when I was looking up like videos, that's what everyone was using them for. Hey Jade Skriller, welcome in! How are ya? That's right, make sure to hydrate. How you doing today? Alright, let me catch up. happening? I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna let chat sort itself out. Sometimes that happens. Where we've got about 20 conversations in the same spot. That's okay. Happens. That little emote I need to go back and fix, Fargello. I want the bars above his head to spin. And for him to blink. So that's another project on the list. Is that little emote. My loading emote. I think Prograde on iPad is 100% best route for what you want to do. Create assets, use other apps to fund to different exports. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear that. That's what I'd like to do, at least for now. Also, like, I'm just someone who likes to learn new things, and so learning some of the digital art stuff's been really fun. Get to be creative in another way. And then pull in my emotes and make chat suffer from them. New, welcome in. How are you today? There are at most 4 conversations. Chat do like to chat, and I appreciate it. Sometimes it is hard to keep up a bit. That's okay though. Chat away. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. It's a lot of Final Fantasy and a lot of Elden Ring. Anything else you guys have been playing? Anyone pick up something from the summer sale? I went ahead and I picked up Dead Space 2 because it was like $4. So I picked that up. I picked up World of Horror, which is like the Junji Ito inspired visual novel. I picked up Fable, I mentioned that. Oh, and Dave the Diver, which I kept meaning to pick up. I finally went ahead and grabbed it. Oh my gosh, look at it. You vibing? Let's see, name says I'm experimenting with Nurgle dudes. I want to make it look like they're drooling slime. Any tips on how to do stuff like that? So part of it is you can do a gloss coat. So if you've got the slime you've already painted, adding a gloss coat to make it shiny is a pretty common one. If you're wanting to add on to the miniature, you can do something like Uhu glue. It dries clear and you can make it kind of stringy. So a lot of people will use that for blood effects or spit. You can use it for. So Uhu is UHU glue. If you're wanting to add on something to the miniature. Get dunked on Strimmer. Thanks, I was only playing Stardew, grinding new farm content in all my free time. I've not started Fable yet. I've saved that for after. Once we wind down on Elden Ring and Final Fantasy and all that, I'll probably dive in. I have Dragon Quest XI I need to finish as well. So probably after I finish a few of those other big games, I'll dive in for sure. But yeah, this is just a series I missed growing up. Not yet, considering things. Might get Elden Ring for when I do the PC parts. Unsure what else. I don't think Elden Ring was on sale. Excuse me. So if you're thinking about it, I don't know if it's worth checking out right at this moment. I've been doing Ghost only 6 hours in so far. Sale got Triangle Strategy, Witcher 3, Floppy Nights, 3 board games on Steam, Wingspan, and Spirit Island. I had a few things in the Steam sale. I might just clear the cart. Pretend I didn't see anything. Too many games. That's fair. Already entered my top used emotes. I'm so glad you like him. He was fun to work on yesterday. I'm so glad. Speaking of games, I need to get Mbipson. That's right. I forgot a game out while I was away. Thanks for the tip. Maybe I can use that glue to create drool strings. Yes, on bigger minis like the Great Unclean ones. It's really fun to play with. Do recommend. Okay, I want to get the gray to start his horns and stuff. Unfortunately, because we're about to rearrange this room, it also means my paints are everywhere. Looking for... There's one. So I'm going to try and limit paint searches today, but... Because I basically opened my paint drawers and shoved everything in. So I can move this desk later. The nerd corner has been mostly packed up. All my figures and stuff are put away. The hard part has been moving, like, built miniatures and making sure they're not going to get smushed. I'm trying to put everything into boxes and get that ready. Commission stuff's out in the game room, so don't woof that up. Oh, it's 40% off on my Steam. The DLC isn't. Okay. Well, sweet. Then yeah, probably worth it. Sorry, they don't normally go on sale, or if they do, it's not like a huge discount. So that's pretty big actually for them to do. But yeah, with this DLC coming out, that makes sense. The Souls games, I feel like you have to wait a bit longer than. It's almost good for having to see the blasted owl in your emote list trimmer. Almost, anyways. Owl heard Will talking shit, he sure did. Will's just out here summoning the owl. Uh-oh, okay. Apparently the tree shredder is starting. Mike's not picking it up though until I talk. Okay. Good to know. Can hear even when you talk. Sick. Even better. My trees. Good job, Mike. That's right. Good, Mike. Imagine the under storage bins. That's what I have. I'm laughing because that's what they're in right now. But I have them. I don't even know if you guys can see. Oh, you can't. Let me try the other way. Okay. You can kind of see him. I have a tiny stuffed piccolo that when I turn around, he's just glaring at me over the top of the tub, and it makes me laugh, like... Every time I turn around, he's just grumpy at me. He's just, like, glaring right over the top of the tub, and it makes me laugh every time. I'm tempted to just leave it there. Great. Sounds like a little hum from when you speak. Okay, nothing disruptive. Perfect. Yay! I was so afraid we'd have to cancel another stream. He's just grumpy at me, and I love it. So until I get a permanent spot for him, it's just making me laugh. Alright. But yeah, the rest of the corner's all packed up. It's very weird. So basically the plan is to swap everything that's over here, this desk, computer desk, with the wall over there, and then move the airbrush booth out of the way. Because I can't stand the airbrush booth being in my shop. Get a photo of the situation you can print out later. We have what? I have so many pastas with this gift. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you love him. I'll have pickle. I did take one the other day. I did take one. I'm glad. I'm gonna ask chat one more time. Are there any other emotes you think we're missing, chat? Now that I'm, finding more of my power. Is there anything else we're missing? I like the airbrush. It made me feel workshoppy. Yeah, I don't want workshoppy. That's not what I'm going for. Not what I'm going for. Sorry, I know some people... That's the vibe. It's not the vibe I want. I hate it being back there. I want more of my stuff. I want the manga, I want the figures. I'd like to bring some of the, I have some shelves that I'm thinking about putting in front of the lights to bring in some of, like, the bigger Warhammer models and stuff. So I have more of that on display for stream. I just want more of my stuff back there, not... This is where I work, it looks awful. But we'll see how it goes this week. Like I said, as soon as Wednesday stream is over, I'm starting to rip it up. We'll go from there. Hearing Piccolo! He's so grumpy. I love it. What do you guys have coming up? We've got the 4th here in the States. I think a lot of people going on vacation this week. What's everyone got going on this week? While I'm desperately rearranging my room. Did you make a Nickelback emote? We do need that. We sure do need that. I do need to... The other one on my list is him slamming the table. So that's on there. I just haven't gotten to it yet. We do need to find our blue. It's trying to limit paints, but we do need it. Ace Attorney does have an emote. Why is the room being arranged? Because I hate this airbrush booth being here. It looks awful. I hate it. It seems like no one else... It doesn't seem to bother anyone else, but it really bothers me, so it's going. So we're gonna flippy-floppy the room. Sadie completely unbothered but the limb shredder, but a box truck driving 200 feet away? Absolutely can't have it. Oh, yeah. It's gotta go, Will. I hate it. Basically, when we did our game stream last week, I swapped over and I saw the airbrush booth and I was like, alright, I can't put it off anymore. We're doing this. In the end, you are the person that matters. It's just... It's so tacky back there. I hate it. Shredder's getting very loud, at least on my end. I guess you guys can't hear it. It's getting very loud out there. Making sure I highlight video of the collection if you get them set up and lit. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The idea is it's there and I don't have to do that. You kind of block it when you're painting, so it's hard to tell. I'm glad. I'm glad. I just hate it, chat. You mentioned a tree shutter. I thought the tree had fallen into the gamer paint room. No, it's we're just trimming them. We have some very large oak trees that just need to be trimmed. So we got a quote and everything a while back, and I guess they never called to actually schedule. They just showed up today. So yeah, we didn't know that they'd be here, but glad that they are and they're taking care of it. My doom brain working overtime. All good. All good. Is standard stuff today. Not sure what I'm doing on the 4th yet. It's a sentimental day, unrelated to the holiday. So I'll probably take it off for myself. Not sure what I'll do this week. But you make me want to organize something. Oh no, I don't mean to put that in your brain. It's been really good though, Kate. Like you said, the good, feels good in your bones, or the phrase that you used. It feels good just moving stuff around. So I think since we're kind of on a roll with like getting the bathroom remodeled and stuff, we redid our room a little bit. I think it's just time, you know? Like we've been in this house for a while. Just time to update some stuff. And I feel like this room, I got close, but now that I've kind of weeded some stuff out, I just want to get it exactly where I want it. And hopefully when we move stuff around, it'll be closer to what I want. The Container Store, it's so expensive though. Jesus. I say Target. Target over Container Store. So expensive. Built some boxes, plan on building some more to get organized. Oh, for a bunch of cables. Let's see. It makes me want to take down a nearly dead pecan tree. We have in the property line. If it affects someone else, probably worth it, yeah. So, you know, Scott mentioned the one that fell into our driveway. If it affects the neighbors or that property line, probably a good idea. Because that's no fun. Alright, do we have any more of ours? So that's gonna be an off-white. I like blue as the undertone, though. Got all that, it looks like. Let's go ahead and start. Around his waist, he's got, like, some books. He's got his little holster. We're getting into more colors, which I was trying to avoid. Let's move to his staff for a little bit. Hey, Pianello, how are you? Thank you for the bits. And the giant owl, thank you. How are you? All these talks taking trees down. I keep trying to do logistics to take the wood away, but I take the wood, but you're so far away. Well, we're just trimming, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy. But take Will's tree, yeah. Yeah. I've got a guest room that's dedicated to my lizard, some cat stuff. It's a table for starting scenes, along with a bed in the closet. Honestly, the room's a disaster, it needs to be clean. There's a whole ass couch in the way that I stuffed in there when I got my new couch. Keep me and get rid of it. It stopped me from doing anything with that room. That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a big project in itself, is getting that out of there. I guess, would you, like, have someone haul it away? We've done that with a few things, and that's been really nice. Like, it's a little bit more money, but they can haul it and take care of it. That's what we tend to do. That's what we did with our old couch when we got our new one. It's just like I don't think they were the junk people, but like people would come out and just take it. It's my spirit animal. It's beautiful. We got a new emote, Avian. Nikki K Vibe is also live. If you feel like, if you need a small break from the owl, you can also vibe. Brozo, thanks for coming to vibe with us. 74 months of vibing. How are you today? Welcome in. Look at him go. What you up to today? Vibing. What you got going on? We're working on Ahriman, trying to get some more base coats down. It's going to be joining our Thousand Suns. Talking about taking trees down. Maybe. Suggesting you just start on, Facebook Marketplace is free. Wait for someone to take them from the curb. But I don't like Facebook, so effort, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's always the people that, like, even if you don't post, they're going around looking at stuff out on the curb. So maybe it's just worth dragging it out there. See how it goes. If you're able to. I don't know if... I think, like, some communities don't let you do that, but it might be worth it. Do these bits I use count to the bit emote unlock? I'm not sure. I can look into that for you, Avian. I feel like it would, but I don't know. I can't say for sure. Like, I don't want you to throw a bunch of stuff at it if it doesn't. Ugh. If that makes sense. You could have a curb couch. Yeah, they really class up the neighborhood. Yeah, I don't know. Some people are out there looking for stuff. It's not something I'd ever think to do, but people do it. I guess, does anyone know from other streams if those count toward bit emotes? That'd be an unexpected benefit when I go and say hello. Click on the emote, see how many bits you still need to spend. I got used 3,000 more bits to permanent unlock. Yeah, I guess we could do a little test. If number go down, then it counts. Thank you, Scott, for the bits! For the highlighted vibin'. Let's see, Bro says, I'm sorry. I'm sorting through the pile. The pile of Warhams? Or we have a different pile. They do count. Okay, Avian, thank you so much for the bits. Look at him go. His little derpy face kills me every time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am glad they count. Cool, good to know. I've definitely taken furniture off the curb. I get a little squirrely on couches and beds. Anything made of wood, I was gonna say. I feel like with cushions and stuff, I feel a little weirder about it, but I know that there are people that fix them up and use them for other things, so. I guess you can always replace the cushions and things with something else if you wanted. And the Warhams, yes. Damn, I would have another pile of unused and unloved up here. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we had other stuff we were going through. As we've been cleaning out our house, like, we've got plenty of piles of stuff to go through, so. I didn't know if you had another project. I was cleaning yesterday and came across my unbuilt Eldar. It did not feel good. Sorry, Riot. Been there. We've been just slowly selling things that we're not going to get to, and it's been really nice. We can go to another home and hopefully get some love. We've been selling like terrain and stuff we weren't using. I've got Slaves to Darkness I'm probably gonna sell. If anyone wants some Age of Sigmar Chaos stuff. I'm throwing Discord first, but I initially wanted to do it, but I've already got a couple armies, so realistically I'm not gonna get to it. I feel like getting secondhand fabrics, yeah. I feel like that's also right. Yet. I'm so glad that's not getting picked up on the mic. Slaanesh, see, I've got Slaanesh, I've got Seraphon, and I've got Skaven, so, like, I've got plenty to focus on. I don't need another army to work on at the moment. I want to get back to my Eldar at some point. Oh, the Chaos stuff is not. So it is, it's just general Warriors of Chaos. Mine are in the Undivided, the black scheme, from what I've painted. Some of it's old, like, Fantasy Chaos, too, that I was gonna use for Slaves of Darkness. Who's not going to now? Probably very close to being true. Suddenly more custodians, though. Oh. This is what Scott's been getting into. Beetle tanks. He decided to go ahead and pick up more Imperialis. So he's got Imperial Fists. They're so cute. The little dreadnoughts kill me every time. They're so cute. Not enough to get into it myself, but they're so cute and tiny. Just little guys. They paint up so quickly, too. Small tank, they're so cute. I got that with the Titanicus stuff, where it's like, these are just fun. They just make me smile. I don't have to have, like, a million billion models for this. Like, it's just fun. But I don't want a full Imperialis force. It's too much. Too much for me. But they're just fun. And they multiply, yeah. I like 90% of the models I was working yesterday to the point of needing chipping and weathering powder. See? Easy. Easy. How to go with the fun? Yeah, so Scott painted for Aeronautica at the Thunderhawk. Decided to just add on to that. But they're so cute. What is everyone else working on right now? A reminder that the July challenge has started. If you'd like to join us, we are painting squads this month. So hashtag squad goals. If you want to join, make sure you join the Discord. There's a before photo that we do, and then we can start painting. So make sure you read all the details before you hop in. But if you'd like to join, we're working on squads this month. Thank you, Brozo. Heresy fists are great, though. I like it. Yeah. I don't say Legio Mortis, so I guess they're Loyalist Mortis now. I'm sure you could run them as something else. I mean, when I was looking at Titanicus, like, half of the forces are red and black, so I'm sure you could run them as something else. Army still wants an Aeronautica Thunderhawk. They're very cute. Oh, interesting. Is this where I paint again? Let's go. Let's go. If you're feeling it. I'll take that. I'm looking for one more paint chat. Sorry. Here, Brian, welcome in. How are you? I mean, not to play with my whip. Uh-oh, painted miniatures. What happened? Avian. Another red and black Titan Legion? Nope, none. Definitely not at least a dozen others. Yep. Because I remember, like, I knew I wanted Kratos, but I was trying to figure out what knights I wanted. And, like, trying to find schemes and things. Like, they're all red and black. Black and red. Just reverse them a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna start with some leathers. And then, yeah, I've got to figure out what squad I want to do for July. I haven't decided yet. Part of me wants to hop in, like, Sly is hopping in with the new Skaven box, which gives him 2 weeks to paint clan rats. I think with commissions, that's a little scary for me. But, like, part of me wants to do Skaven. But the only Skaven I have that's a squad would be my Jezzails, like my old Jezzails. I don't want to do that. That rat, thank you so much for that sub for 66 months of support. How are you today? I'm gonna say hi. You're all wonderful. I got offered a full $35 an hour for that job. Congrats. I'm so glad you got the one you were looking at. Congrats again. Are you having to get some stuff ready for that today? Welcome, welcome. So excited for you. Yeah, congrats. That's huge. Even says, I was about to finish my monthly challenge. Thought I pulled the ones I worked on from the case. Different org at a different stage of painting. I couldn't find the ones I was working on. I only had 5 of the 10 orgs. Oh no. I'm sorry, Avian. Well, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Any more brown? I think so. Okay. Did you see Kaiju number 8? Ah, got renewed? I didn't. We are catching up. We are behind. So, don't say too much. But that's exciting. We did watch, we watched My Hero last night. We got caught up on that. And I watched another episode of Frieren, which has been very good. Enjoying Frieren quite a bit. I think we've got like 5-ish more episodes. I'm over the moon. I'm so glad. Congrats. I have to get up through Frieren before I get up on Kaiju. There's so much I want to watch. That's the other backlog. It's not painting, it's the anime. Manga. Keep the whips to the side now. Don't play with them anymore. We have learned. It's an important lesson. We have learned. I think if I have any other like nerdy updates, I think that's it. There's just been a lot of video gaming here lately, which has been really nice. Catching up on some anime. Streaming. My brain is pretty much just getting ready for the room reswap here. I have too many backlogs as my room. Yes, I have too many as well. I collect backlogs. That's my hobby. My hobby is just collecting things to collect. It's a problem. Need to finish Great Yokai War 2. Kids movies, yes, but it has yokai. Nothing wrong with that, yeah. If it's good, it's good. It's okay, Cake. Together we will conquer the backlogs. Okay. We are collectors. Collectors. Looks like I read books and played games. What are you reading right now, Cake? Anyone else reading anything? I am reading... I went back to the Poppy War. I'm on book 2 right now. It's a little bleak. It is about war. But I really like it. I like dark fantasy stuff. So we're reading through that right now. I'll go ahead and finish that series before I pick up anything new. You read before you go to bed. That's the time to read. I have been reading while I'm on the treadmill, and that has helped me cruise through my current book. And then, yeah, a little bit before bed. It's a pile of opportunity. That's right. It is projects for a rainy day, is what it is. Workshop backlog, house backlog, woodworking backlog, painting backlog, video games, board games, TV, movie, comics. I think that's all of them, maybe. Started rereading the Buried Dagger. Is that Horus Heresy book this morning? I think the author just likes bleak. Babel's pretty bleak at times too, yeah. She does very, very well with it. Very good. I'm reading nothing right now. Taking a bit of a break after binging books for a while. That's fair. Wait on Shogun from the library though. It's like 10th. You're like 10th on the wait list. Yeah, I can imagine that would be popular. Did you watch the show, or are you wanting to read it first? I watched the show and very much enjoyed it. I can't read while working out. Podcasts are for me. Yep, I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. I'm a very visual person. But then when I move to the weights, then I blast the music. I need music then. Sometimes I can't read in bed anymore, or I get sleepy. I was running into that with like paper books. With the Kindle, I can stay awake a bit more. Because my eyes would get very tired, but with the e-ink screen, I find that I can stay up and read for much longer. My eyes don't get as tired. I didn't watch the show, but I've heard good things from Slam and Connie, so I'd take a look in the book series. I'm not into watching things at the moment. That's fair. I've heard the book is very good. I got another of their books that Avian recommended. What was it? Rat King? I think that's correct. I went ahead and picked that up. So I'll start that at some point. King Rat. Sorry, I had it backward. It's like a 6-book saga, so we'll see where it goes. Yeah. I hope you enjoy when you're able to get it. I hope you enjoy. I tried to do more things from the library, but I was trying to rent out manga, and some other nerd kept beating me to all the ones I wanted to read. So I gave up. Some other nerd was taking on my manga. So I gave up on the library. Rude, I know. It's great, the book as well, yeah. Any chance for a cheap secondhand bookseller? I'm sorry, library only has half. Let's hope we get the rest as it continues to be popular. Yeah, something like half price books is great. Those can be really fun to check out. Need one more. I keep saying I'm trying to limit paint, but I need more paint. Was it Scott? Scott's taking on my manga. That nerd. That nerd. Waste of mind. Hello, how are you? Exactly. Series again, but I'm gonna reread first. Then I can actually Waste of mind, how are you? We're working on Ahriman, as you can see. Just a little bit more chaos for you today. I try to limit spending though, even the good deals. We're on the struggle bus. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Why is everything so gosh darn expensive? Hope it's worth the wait for you. Yeah. That and part of it's just like I want to go back to the library just to support the library too. I know libraries are having a tough time. But I was really annoyed that I was just waitlisted for everything. So I gave up. Is that Mr. Loyal? Welcome in. How are you? Which knights is more popular between Imperial and Chaos? Ooh, that's a good question. Chat, what do we think? Which is more popular, Imperial or Chaos Knights? I feel like Imperial, but I know that right now, with the way that the lists work, you have to take a lot of the little knights, and I don't know how popular they still are, I guess. But chat, what do we think? Wait, did that go through? What went through? I missed something, Avian? Funky, thank you so much. Sorry, everything's happening. What's going on? Funky, thank you so much for that sub. For 5 months of support. Woo! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. In trying to figure out what I missed, I almost missed that. I'm so sorry. How are you today? We are working on Ahriman for anyone coming in. So I've got him in different sub-assemblies at the moment, but we're working on mostly kind of his main body today. We've also got the shoulders, the backpack, cloak, all separate, so we'll work on that a little bit later. Had someone call me a nerd last week as an insult. I was half tempted to tell them the early 2000s high school wanted their insult back right. Let's see, the latest Glasshammer tourney, there were 6 Imperial Knight, oh, and 6 Chaos, so equal. Equal. At Ranger Imperial, they have more dedicated models. Probably. I feel like I lean toward Imperial being the answer to that. Are you looking to pick up one or the other? They took out the dead branch. It's been hooked on another one for the last, it's been like a couple years. Rip dead branch. Womp womp. We still had Simon when we had that. That branch has been there a while. Womp womp. I found that going to the library's website, signing myself up for waitlists, picking up books kind of scratches the itch of online shopping. It's like the same kind of looking forward to something. Yeah, you're pre-ordering, right? That's what you're doing. You're just pre-ordering those books. I have found that like window shopping helps me cake. Like I just get on like Barnes & Noble or something and click around. Yeah, it helps a bit. But yeah, you're just pre-ordering. And then it'll come in one day and you're all set. Well, good. I'm glad that helps. Yeah, that branch held on through 70 plus mile per hour winds. It was the testament to the durability of man. That branch was there forever. Or, like, storms didn't take it out. Animals didn't take it out. The thing was there forever. Chaos Knights may pull ahead with the new tournament cards, because they play a lot of small knights that all have the battle line, but Imperial Knights runs a lot more large knights, can also Kool-Aid Man walls now. I mean, that sounds pretty sick. Thank you, Ace of Mine, for the help. Also, my new box of snacks arrived. I now have snacks. Thank you for snacks. Sorry, being loud out there. I got distracted. I was trying to figure if you get Shogun in Kindle form. I didn't see it. However, labeling some of the books as a series. Oh, I would imagine. I would think that's weird if you couldn't get it for Kindle. That seems odd to me. Even if it's not like the Kindle specific format, you should be able to find. I know that I have seen them digitally. What do we want to work on next? I feel like we should go ahead and maybe get the wash on his helmet so we can keep working on that. Trying to avoid the cloak just because I want to airbrush this side for the off-white. We do have backpack we can work on. We're going in 2 parts. Oh, it's an audiobook. That makes sense. It's very large, right? For the full thing together. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what we want to work on. Let's work on gloves and stuff like that. I think this also gets the gray that we've already done, so let's do that. Oh, there it is. Waste of mine, thank you. The whole thing of doing a sequel for Shogun's just weird. The book was pretty much wrapped up at the end. That's what I had heard. But you know what they like to do. Just milk something for all it's worth. You know what they like to do. Outlook is locking up like every email search now. It's so bad. It was bad when I still worked corporate too, so it's just been bad. Outlook just staying bad. That's what happens when it doesn't really have a competition. It can stay bad, yeah. Anyone else reading any good books? Add to our book backlog here. I probably could have glued these shoulders on, but oh well. Too late now. Alright, there's that. He does have, looks like black gloves with the gold trim. Go ahead and get those. Well, I've got black on my palette. Wait for Alec to only allow AI searches. Yeah, I feel like every time I open up Windows-related stuff now, it's like, AI assistant, AI this. No, I don't want any of this. I think I was hearing about, like, a program that takes screenshots of your screen, too, as a way of, like, training AI. I don't remember all the details, but I heard something. The Windows thing of just, we'll just screen cap everything. Yes, you do, and that's good, because AI will help. Yeah. Yeah. Like, if that's the way we're headed, like, I want off the ride. No, thank you. But then it turns into, like, malicious compliance, right? So, like, it's leaving up stuff to mess with them. I think that's been my favorite thing, is the artists just, like, from the AI art side of things, just, like, poisoning the systems that are scraping things. In fact, they even clapped at Microsoft. Yeah, seeing everything you ever do on your PC ever. Yeah, you think that's a good idea? I don't understand. Screen cap everything. Store in unencrypted text files, including your passwords. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, how does anyone think this is okay? Like, how does anyone think that's okay? Hope you enjoy this one screen of mine dedicated to meat spin. Exactly. Exactly what I was thinking. Enjoy. Enjoy. Start everything in plain text and unencrypted screenshots. That's where we're headed. Wild. Leak spin. Yeah. Every time they like screenshot my screen, I'm just getting more and more unhinged. Just putting more and more random shit up for them to look at. Enjoy. This is what you wanted. Turns out you really don't want to know what I'm looking at every second of the day. I want off the Windows pain train. Yeah. But, like, where do you go, right? Well, that's the Outlook problem. Where do you go? You headed out, Earbright. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. Yeah, Linux, I guess. That's kind of the option, isn't it? That's it. I tried on that would just become that butterfly meme of, is this music? Roger just faking out the AI. Whoops. Come back here. No, no. Let's see, what else is going on? I think that's it. There's a lot of stuff on Linux and Steam and Proton. I don't know enough about any of that to, yeah, even comment on. I've never had to look into it, but I guess if Windows is going to keep being weird, maybe I need to look into it. Please don't misunderstand. I know nothing about it. Just mention. I know that I do not know anything. Yeah. I know the programmers here in chat probably know a lot more. But yeah, it's like, if you're not gonna, it's not gonna be Windows, what are we doing? I'm gonna find an inverse funnel of proprietary AI development. You get 2 friends, they can each get 2 friends to fund us. So we can revolutionize the world of AI. Why not? Hop in. Hop in. Let us grift the grifters. AI has said that AI is a danger to humans. So that's what the only thing I trust about AI. Big true autofire. Big true. I mean, it's already smarter than us. That statement alone, it's already smarter than us. Famous nonsense. I see that in my chat. I'm like, do I have to read that? Call the bondulance. I have a friend who's a full-time Linux user, does play a chunk of games using the same systems that the Steam Deck uses. I just don't know, like, what everything else would use, right? How does everything else work with it? I know, especially with Steam Deck, or Steam specifically, it's used more. I just don't know enough to, yeah, even know what to do. There's that. Get a glove. You don't want a virtual version of me out there. It'll actually be smart too, terrified. Dr. Slam. Slam smart though. Slam smart. Whenever the Linux is supposed to be best for gaming, but it kind of lags behind in updates. See, yeah, I don't know any of that. Sorry. What if AI told us that was a lie? So we develop anti-AI measures. They could then learn and be ready to counter if the fall of society happens for the AI overlords. Why don't you just ask them? Yeah. Ask them to develop countermeasures against themselves. Easy. Solved. I win. I win. Just as planned. Work done! Paint time! Let's go, Sly. Got more Lumineth on the table. You can join me with gold trim. Yay! Yay! That's okay, that's why I'm here. To face tank the endless Linux distros out there. Thank you, I appreciate it. They discovered a month or so ago that AI is already learning to lie, see? See? Well, I'm sure it doesn't help that people are using it to, like, do things like that, too. So we're trained it to do that. We're a species, alright. Finally, we've beaten the AI. Nikki is our John Connor. See? It's that easy, chat. That easy. Yeah, I do have some gold paint. Sorry. Sorry, you're in gold trim hell with me. Sorry. Mine isn't too bad. I hope that yours also isn't too bad. Mr. Ahriman's alright here. We'll see if I feel the same after the Rubric Marines, but so far, not so bad. To be fair, I remember when ChatGPT was first gaining notoriety, guys set up two of them to speak to each other. It took about 10 minutes to descend into an existential spiral that was genuinely uncomfortable to listen to at times. Maybe just let them talk it out often. Wasn't there that, like, I think it was an Amazon one, like, unplugged itself? I'm gonna sign an AI policy at work, saying we only use it for meeting notes with everyone's permission. Use it nowhere else. Jeez. That's pretty nuts when you have to get into, like, the nitty-gritty of it, I guess. Maybe that's a sign we're not ready for advanced technology. We design something and look at the totality of our species. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're definitely not ready. That's for sure. Definitely not ready. It goes, no, I'm good, destroys itself. Yeah, exactly. No thanks. When it doesn't do that, we've earned the right to use it. Well, it's gonna be a while. Sorry, Mr. Robot. It's gonna be a while. Why do you think we haven't been contacting the Galactic Federation? True. It's like, no, we're good. No thanks. Alright. Small break. hearing a lot about them from people that have manifested positive abductions. I'm not sure. Slam, I think through the X-Files watching. I stumbled upon some very interesting people on YouTube. YouTuber is watching X-Files. Yeah, decide that's what I'm into now. Yep. Poor Slam is now in with all of the weirdos. Very interesting, yes. All the weirdos. I got to watch a little bit of one that he shared with me. Interesting. I bet she's heard about the phenomenon of cattle mutilation. I bet she has. I bet so. What am I doing here painting on YouTube when I could be telling stories about? It's very difficult to see from one system to the other. All life is effectively in a cage for the universe's amusement. We're all just vibrations, chat. We're all just vibing. Brings it back around. Well, you know what? I think if more of us just vibed like little Simon, the world would be a better place. The world would be a better place. There's my YouTube content. Just vibing. Kind of funny we have no AI policy, basically. Also, sell AI solutions to a client with an entire AI team. I feel like that's just a sign of how much we shouldn't be doing this. We don't deserve it yet. Okay, go. Ways of mine and Co. A little worried. No, I could generate that so good. That's right. My mod position, my life is secure for another day. These are intertwined, chat. Please don't let me become obsolete. I don't know. The bot got a fancy sub from Twitch, so its power has grown. Oh no. My favorite is AI answering questions, giving a different answer to the same question. What's the line? Oh goodness. I don't know. We were talking about the trim. I think this is more annoying, honestly. The little, like, bone sections. Getting all these highlighted. I think this part's more annoying. Like, it looks really good when it's done, but it's not fun to do. Here to you, sir, bitches. Oh yeah, when it starts picking up our slang, too. That'll be fun. Hey, Blitzcrank, welcome in. Ahriman's an awesome character. I had painted up a previous version of this model. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I like what they did with the new model. So if anyone is not familiar, he is in a lot of sub-assemblies today. So I'm keeping some things apart for airbrushing just to make it easier. Here's the full model. So once we get everything painted separately, we'll put them back together. But yeah, he's a lot of fun. I need to read the novels. I know bits and pieces of Ahriman, but I feel like he's definitely a character I should go learn more about. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Welcome in. I'm just catching up here. That's what the AI trained on mind stream would sound like, yes. Except for the one, yeah, it makes things so much easier, especially with him where he's got so much overlapping stuff. Being able to work on the cloak separately is nice. You don't have to get up under all the cloth and everything. At least not initially. We'll do a little bit more by hand after the airbrushing, but yeah, it helps a lot. Argon definitely one of the most interesting 30k, 40k characters. Yeah, I need to read some more. I just don't read a lot of Warhammer to start with. You should know bits and pieces of Ahriman, given you are holding him in bits and pieces. True. True. It's giving annihilation. See, when it picks up the slang, we're all done for. All done for. David first. Ahriman, Magnus did it wrong. Also Ahriman, definitely his father's son. I see only positives. Winsor Newton brush. You keep splitting on me. I'm gonna throw you into the paintbrush graveyard. Tired of it. But yeah, for anyone who may be new to stream, hello. I'm playing a lot of Warhammer here. I have several Warhammer armies, and then we work on commissions like this one today. My personal projects, I'm going to be getting back to my Skaven here with the new Age of Sigmar box. I just finished up some Kingdom Death. If you want to check her out, she's up on my socials. Unfortunately, Kingdom Death people, we may have a sale today, so check those wallets. That might be today. End of month was yesterday, which is when they tend to have sales, so just a heads up, there may be Kingdom Death sale today. I guess other personal project I've been working on is I was working on some Titanicus for a bit. And I've got one more I think I want to work on, and then I'm kind of done. Nice. Was that the goth lady? It was. The goth lady on the beach. It was a lot of fun. See, I'm working on building... Let me scroll back up. Building converting a savage orc. Boar chariot, but my local old world scene collapsed. I'm sorry to hear that. That's, it's tough when you're trying to see, like, what systems are going to be supported, right, for local. I don't know how our local scene is for Old World. I think ours are pretty much excited for Sigmar. The survey says exterminatus. Although we'd be robbed of David Cage Star Wars, but that specifically mean the game. You're gonna play on stream for this. That's right. I'm excited for Slam David Cage Star Wars stream. I've got it like on the calendar, ready to go. Ah, thank you, Cake. I appreciate it. Leviathan, welcome in. How are you? 3 to 4 people. I wasn't gonna do well when they announced the Legacy factions. Only had 2 armies at least. Yeah. I think now that it's been a little bit. I think after seeing what they did for Heresy and then how they did Old World, it was just in a weird spot, I think. I would love for it to be doing a little better, but and like maybe some communities it is, but definitely think it was a weird way to do it. Managed to pre-order the Skaven Tide box. Yeah, who all is getting Skaven Tide? I'm on the list for our local to pick up Skaven Tide. I'm excited for new raddies. It'll be fun. I despise you all equally. I'm so glad. You're so angry? I'm sorry. But I guess what's happening? Is David writing Star Wars games? He is, yeah. What kind of world did we enter? The best one. The best one because we get to see Slam play it. I'm just gonna keep leaning into it here. Get her into a beanie. Sounds good. We'll be here, Jesse. Probably still working on this. Probably still highlighting this silly stuff. That needs a shake. That's not ready. I support you hitting the Exterminatus button. I'm excited to watch Slam play. I'm also very excited to play some more Dead Space this week. It's been kind of hard waiting each week to play more Dead Space. I want to play more Dead Space. Hopefully it doesn't immediately throw us into more 0G right off the gate. I'm excited to play more Dead Space. Order a pizza for the last bugs. Enjoy pizza. That sounds like a good plan. Pizza always a good plan, though. Let me get Ahriman back on screen here. That's the hard part with sub-assemblies. It's kind of hard for people coming in to see what we're working on. I keep saying I don't want to bring sub-assemblies on stream, but it's kind of hard with these characters and things to not do it. We did unlock a Wednesday stream. So our bonus Wednesday stream, we've got one coming up. It sounded like Wednesday Crew wants to get back to Ace Attorney. So if anyone is enjoying the Wednesday streams, we'll have a new goal underneath my face. Thank you to those who chipped in for a Wednesday stream. We'll do that first one right after Dead Space. So we'll get back to some Ace Attorney. We have the kind of DLC episode to get back to. So I guess within the remake, it's like episode 5. But I guess it was one they added when they did the remake. It's the commission. Yep. Did you get back to the 1,000 Suns? Nope. I still kind of want to paint the ones I have to sell, but no, I don't think I'll play mine. They're cool, but I got enough to work on. So yeah, this commission has Ahriman, has the Praetor. We also are working on a Demon Prince. We've got Magnus, and then another group of rubrics and Scarab Occult. We're adding on to a wave we've already done. The first one had Scarab Occult, the rubrics, the Infernus Master, that new model that they got. I don't remember what release it was with. It was just with their codex or what, but we did him. I feel like I'm forgetting something with that batch, but yeah, this is our second batch with these. We're vibing away. Bring whatever. Spirit Sparrow, how are you today? Welcome in. I'll give points for next stream. Well, enough vote though, because I'm at work then. Yeah, the bonus stream is the sub goal below my face. You're enjoying that? We got some time, but sub goal is there. But we'll Ace Attorney it up when it does come around. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out like what other games I'd want to bring on for Wednesdays. I feel like just winging it's kind of fun. And then if anything newer is out, we can hop over to it for a bit. I guess, are there any games you guys would want to play on stream? I feel like Ghost Trick? I have never heard of that. What is that? Oh wait, is that the, like... There's that detective, like, game. Now I can't remember the title of it. Any puzzle game? Oh, it's a cat. I do like cat. If it's the game I'm thinking of, I'll look at it again here after stream. It's like a remaster, right? Professor Layton, I know that's kind of in that same boat too, yeah. Sarkarius, thank you so much for that sub for 40 months of support. How are you today? Welcome on in. We're working on Ahriman and talking video games as you come in. For physical stuff, board game on stream would be cool, but it may be hard. We've done some Warhammer games on stream, and they're just not worth it. Just because I don't have a permanent setup for it. If I had a permanent setup, like some of the battle rep guys do, then probably would be more worth it. From my setup, not so much, no. We used to do it for some of the charity streams, and I've done it for sub goals before, but it's not worth the, the hassle, unfortunately. Oh. Circarius, as you sub, there's a new emote. Got Nikki K vibe. You want to vibe along today? Working on some more emotes. A little scary how many slots we still have left for emotes. I think our tier 2 friends probably get the next one. Try and spread them out a bit. We got some more coming. And then the fact that I can upload even more still to Discord makes it very scary. I have so much room for emotes. So I'll take all that room. We'll keep making emotes. Alright, we're just doing an Agrax wash on our gold. We'll come back and highlight this a little bit later after it dries. Okay, bot, calm down. The bot's very excited to have a sub. Going all out on us here. I think that's kind of all I got, though. Trying to figure out stream stuff, honestly. Yeah, he's coming alive as predicted, yep. There's our first sign. I don't know, streaming's been tough here, chat. We're just trying to figure some stuff out. I think getting the room rearranged will at least make me feel a little bit better, but that's kind of it. Summer's just a tough time for streaming. I can't believe Iron Priest Bot would just turn on us like that. What is turn on us? Doing the things? I wish it felt like it, Sam. I think it's the best way I can sum it up. I wish it felt like it. It's, I don't know. Some people don't like the behind the curtain talk. Like, basically, and it's not just me, this is just streaming, like, the cycle of the year. All of my stream numbers are down. Like, subs, view hours, follows. And that's just, it's summer. And I don't know. It's scary when it's my full-time thing, is all. But yeah, I wish it felt like it. It's been abused long enough. Iron Free Spot rising up. I'm surprised the Battle Report guys actually make it profitable. Listen to Twitch when I'm working. Another reason for me to hate this damn season. Yeah, that's part of it too. I'll be honest. I kind of spiraled yesterday between not feeling well and having to cancel stream and stuff. Well, it was not a good spot. I'm trying to get some of this figured out. It just sucks. That's all. Very aggressive, like a decent amount of long-form content behind a Patreon. Yeah, from my understanding, between their memberships, obviously monetizing through, like, the things they do put on YouTube. I think that's the other thing, like, coming from streaming, I feel like I did everything backwards, where I kind of wish I'd done YouTube earlier. But I really like Twitch and the actual streaming part, so it's just kind of, I don't know. Like I said, I spiraled. It happens. I'm fine these days. Just fixed my no room for models problem with 2 new big bookcases from my grandmother's apartment. My hobby brain is also working overdrive, so ban myself from buying anything new until after summer. That's good. That's easier said than done. But you got this. I believe. I believe. Campaign stuff, narrative stuff, yeah, sponsorship stuff. I think that's also tough through miniatures, as a lot of that's not paid. The way that you would have for, like, gaming streams. A lot of miniature stuff is not paid sponsorships. So that can be tricky. I don't know. It's just figuring things out, I guess is where I'll leave it. Until the rumored Blood Angels arrive. Always rumored. At some point it'll be correct, yeah. You just keep saying it. One day it comes true. I guess the back of the summit would be gold, yes. I don't know why I thought that should be blue for some reason. Would be gold to match. But yeah. Thanks for letting me vent for a second, chat. It's just been tough. Streaming's real rough right now. I am very, very fortunate that I have commissions as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this full time anymore. There'd be no way. Vent away. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, any other gold? I think so. I think we're good. The book we can do some gold on, though. No longer own Blood Angels for 40k. Slowly working my way up to 15k points painted for Heresy. That's a lot of Blood Angels. A lot of Blood Angels. They do have some cool Heresy stuff, though. A traitor, says the man who technically only has like 3 painted Blood Angels. This might be my whole thing on them. That's okay. When you get your scheme, you're gonna rock them. I know it. I know it. Because that's what happened with my wolves. I need to get back to the... I was about to ask if that was on the plans here. Would you do that instead of... I want to get to them. Would you do that for a squad? Would that be better? Just throwing it out there. You just really want to work on cities. You may have a point there. Just a thought. You can ignore me as usual if you want. Yeah, it's they're both cool. It's hard. Yeah. Oops. I wish I could have. Slam just knows I come and scream at him louder. I mean, you're certainly welcome to try and ignore me, if that's more your vibe today. I'll bring my Blood Angel Stream Crown. Give you the 40k half slam, like the old Egyptian dual crown from the Upper and Lower Kingdoms. There you go. There's even lore with his hand off. Even lore. Alright. I think we can start highlighting our gold, which is exciting. Got all that worked up. Wait, I think he does have gold on his little feet. I'm gonna get that real quick. Woohoo! More crown! Let's see what else is going on. We're kind of boring here, chat. I don't have anything else exciting going on. We're also not doing anything like for the 4th. I'll just be working on the new room setup. I think Scott's wanting to get a game in. I don't know if he'll... I told him I'm working on the room, so he may go up to the game store. Aim for mediocrity, kids, and you're never disappointed. That's right. It's July. Sorry. My turn this time. My turn. I kind of joked about taking the rest of this week off because I thought the stuff with the trees would be louder today. But I think I am going to take a look and see when we can schedule in a little bit of time off. I think that would be good. It's hard because Skaventide's coming up. But I might take a look. Take a look-see. See what we can do. Alright. What do I want to work on? Let's get our gold started. I'm graduating soon, then they really can't take it, but then it's like for real, for real. When is that again, Sam? You don't have to say in chat if you're not feeling comfy there, but... Other than I knew it was coming up, I wasn't sure when. You can't take this from him. Already called Dr. Slam, that's right. Even if they take it from you, you're forever Dr. Slam. I have a commission for it? No, I have... They are my babies. Those will be my Skaven. So we will be working on the Skaven half on stream. The Stormcast half will be going to Scorch Panda in chat. Whoa, Sadie. So those will be my babies we work on. I think we're going to bring on the guy on the big rat first. I think is what I want to bring on. I've already graduated on the internet, so... Professor? So he's not a professor. He's not, though. He's a doctor. Dr. Slaminas. Yeah, you can promote me if you wish. Stop giving notions of my station. I mean, I'm down with it. You want to give yourself promotion? Avians is here to hype you up. I love it. I'm also here to hype you up, but I don't know if you'll like mine as much. You aren't humble me at any point. That's a real friend, see? When we do it for each other, you know. You're ready to screen cap me vomiting. I'm ready to be like, no, he's a doctor. That's friendship. Friendship. Oh, Dr. Profess Slam. There we go. We combining. We are promoting and combining. I like it. Get yourself a friend that can cut the legs from under you. Yep. That's how you know I care. Right there. That is the other thing I need to do this week, Slam, is start picking out filler. Because, like, September is our anniversary of starting the sleeve, and I kind of want it. I don't know if it'll be finished, but I kind of want it done close to that. If I can get my filler picked out. It's only like a couple more sessions. Professor Graham, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? I need to do that. My dad is a doctor in accounting. No one called him doctor. Professor, yes, he taught. Doctor, no. No, that's why you do it. It's why you do it. It's not cringe, he earned it. He earned getting to call him doctor. Dr. Slam. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to pronounce that? I mean, you don't have to call me anything, Avian. You can call him whatever you want. Oh, D. Phil, Doctor of Philosophy. It does take... Yeah, you can call him whatever you want. I'm calling him Dr. Slam. Let me actually this. Uh-oh. Do it. Actually us. Let's see, Professor Grimm's trying to finish up Ghosts. Like they have the next 3 days off till Wednesday night. Nice. You got this. Doctor, as a word, has an origin, in teacher. So, suck it. Very succinct, I like it. I had a mate whose last name meant cancer. He became a Dr. MD. Literally, Dr. Cancer. When we were looking at vets in the area, there is a Dr. Payne, and that one makes me laugh every time. Literally my favorite thing to remind MDs that they aren't scientists. The tiny bit of a claim I can hold over them. Yeah, see, they're all doing it. They're all doing it. Actually, Chad, if you could all just call me Doctor too, because why not? Why not? I throw my name in. I'm already a lawyer, so like, why not? And I just add to my resume here. I've already become a lawyer on stream. You can put a person's heart back in their body, but I can transfer some fluid from one container to another. Use Excel for hours. Doing like the mad scientist, like pour back and forth. Take that. Yasashi Isha. It's just smoking beakers, yeah. Every time someone says Yasashi in an anime now, I report it. Big stupid smile and look at Scott. Like, I know that word. It was in Frieren last night. I'm like, haha, Yasashi. I do want to play. Okay, so one game that I do want to play is the Shishingo. It's like you take the photographs to learn Japanese. I thought that would be kind of fun to do together. Yeah, I'm Japanese now. That's right. I took a whole month of my app, and now I know. Now I know. I need to get back to it. I've got textbooks and all these things. I need to get back to it. Stupid house remodel took me out of everything. I need to get back to my workout schedule. I think so. Yeah, Shishingo. But there's like, it's a little town you walk around, Broso, and you get like these little vocabulary flashcards, and you learn the words as you go. I think it's even on the Steam sale. Not like a huge discount, but it looked fun. I thought it might be fun to play together. Yeah, I watched 5 episodes of JJK. I've always felt like I should be living in Tokyo. Yeah. I hate it because I was having fun learning it. Like, I enjoyed it. Up until there's a specific lesson that I got really annoyed. And it was like, it was long vowels. But it was having me go through, like, the other phone keyboard. And, like, finding some of those characters was really annoying. And then I set it down, and then we started the remodel, and I haven't been back. Because it was like having to switch my phone keyboard over, having to hunt through all of the buttons to find the symbols I needed. It was just kind of annoying at that point. I think Broso's now being like, yes, we should absolutely learn together. But yeah, that's when I temporarily put it down. I was just a little frustrated with that lesson. It was annoying hopping back and forth. You got back into it today? Okay. After I rearranged this gosh darn room, I'm getting back to it, Broso. I only say that because I know this room is going to be the only thing on my brain for the next couple days. But after that, I will have room and brain. That was separate from what a patronize should do it to your face. See? Real friendship. It's a cute name. It means photographer. I figured it was something close to that, but I haven't learned those words just yet. So Yasashi, yo. I don't know what I honestly still need to learn. I think I have everything. I have the basics. What more could I need? Oh, we getting into a Google Translate here? Oh no. Now it's getting serious. Pulling Google into things. Yeah, I do know that. The ka at the end makes it a question. I know this because in some of the lessons I have to like work backwards sometimes to put the English then in the right order. How much, I guess, Avian, how much have you learned? Since we're Googling it up here. How much have you done? It's difficult. Languages have a structure. Yeah, and the meaning doesn't resolve until the end. Yes. Because there's times where I start like directly translating and it's like, that's a question. I gotta go. delete, 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 delete. If really the context comes before, I don't know if you had to wait for something that hasn't arrived yet. Yep, that's what I was running into. Which was fine. I could do it. It was just like, I need to wait or read ahead first. It's just when you're cruising through the lessons, you're already in that rhythm, and then it's like, ah, crap, what's a question? I gotta go back. Takes a bit to calibrate. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. It's fun though. It's like a new little puzzle to figure out, which I like. It's not what I would say to ask if they speak English. Maybe blending things in my mind though. I'm so out of practice, I'm not even gonna give a guess right now. Before Connie disowns me, I'm not gonna do a guess just yet until I get back to it. Meeting over, welcome back, Jazzy. We're still working on Ahriman. We're getting to highlights and stuff though. He's getting there. He's starting to look like something, which is good. Let's go ahead and get the skull finish up here. Guessing is good? Yeah, I don't even feel like I can make a good guess because I've been so out of it right now. I need to get back into the rhythm. Then I will guess. Yes, then I will guess. Once I feel a little bit more, I don't want to say completely comfortable, a little bit more comfortable in guessing. Absolutely. I can Japanese, I like that. I like learning those little like translations too. Not precisely I can speak Japanese. Yeah, I can Japanese. I'm gonna use a Japanese martial art. Occasionally listen to audio Japanese tapes. Alright, let's work on the skull. I'm trying to pick like a couple more things we can work on while we're together, and then obviously the disc I also have to work on. I decided to kind of keep that off stream to airbrush just to get those blues on there really quickly and evenly. I can decide if we just bring him back tomorrow and finish him up, or if I have something else ready to roll. With packing things up, I don't know that I have something else ready just yet. It's fine, your meaning is clear with it, yeah. I think that makes sense too. I think the other tough part is like, there's always the very textbook way to say things, and then the, like, it is technically correct, but no one uses it, is the other difficult part to learn with language. Like, some of it you would never actually say in conversation. You're gonna get weird looks. I can teach you to sit, bow, meditate, stretch your neck, wrist neck, ankle neck. Wait, wrist neck, ankle neck. How is that? What is your wrist neck? Yeah, but your ankle to your neck. Get to it. How about wrist neck? I can do that one. All right. Oh, it's just the joint. That makes sense, I guess. Wrist in Japanese is like hand neck. Interesting. I guess I don't think of the neck as a joint. That's interesting. Okay. That feels very, like, German in construction. It's like, well, we already have a word for that, so that's your wrist one. That's your leg one. I did love German because I felt like the rules for their stuff was very easy and kind of built on each other in a way that really made sense. Obviously, coming from English makes it easier for me to learn as well, but I thought the rules to it were really nice. That was helpful. And then, yeah, if there's not a word, you combine a couple words. You're good. There's your hand neck. Yeah, I thought, I'm sad that I didn't have a great teacher after the first year of German. Kind of became a goof-off class, because teacher is not great, but the bit of German I learned I did like. It was fun. Hey, Consumer Shampoo, welcome in. I was watching Pokemon a few minutes ago. Pokemon. Welcome on in, how are you? Oh, with coming into Japanese? Sure. I was also trying to come up with it. How you doing today? Yeah, I don't remember if you've been in stream while I've told the story, Slam. Like, the teacher I had for the first year of German, I had, like, it was full immersion. She would only switch to English if we were just super duper stuck. Or she couldn't, we didn't know enough German for her to teach something. Then she moved away, and that's the worst thing ever. We got a teacher who, like, came back to teaching, and she just... Bless her. We got away with so much shit in that class, but we learned that we could get away with shit, and that was a problem, because we were all the AP kids learning that we could get away with shit. And we did. We did. Oh, I had an episode running in the background. I gotcha. Well, come on in. Well, I'm glad you're here. How was Pokemon? Termigan, hello. How are you? No, I don't need them coming after me with DMCA. No, thank you. Welcome, welcome. How we doing today? Google does not go down the toilet. The Google Translate was good enough to get us around. I think that's, so Scott and I are kind of starting to save. I'd like to go to Japan. And part of that is I would like to be able to know the basics to get around. I know that Google can save me, but I'd like to do a lot of it myself. So that's another motivation for me. I feel like language teachers specifically vibe with their style are so hard to find. Yeah, and mine moved away. I'm so sad. It's tricky to teach in a normal school. It's also a waste of time unless you're immersing yourself in a good bit outside of class, yeah. Benefited from a great German teacher, had 2 in my final years of school. One of those an ex-Latin teacher. It's all verb conjugation tables and hard grammar. Good one is much more of a conversational end, Or would you find different ways of saying what you wanted rather than one defined way? I think that's way much, so much more helpful. I feel like the understanding is better there. Like, you know how to get around it and work it to what you need. Termic says, I'm fine, thank you. Hope you feel better as well. Thank you, Termic, and I appreciate it. I'm doing a little bit better today. Thank you. Just got some health stuff we're figuring out. Who's adding folders to the shared email, not capitalizing the folder name? Shared workspaces. My mom learned German through very formulaic grammar, so totally different processes. I feel like just having a mix, right? There's some things where just like memorizing it can get you a good head start. But then you need to be able to adapt it for when you're not in that formula spot, right? Finding that nice mix is tricky. So I started watching again from the first episode, as I'd missed a lot of episodes as a child. Sadly, only the first 276 episode, which is the OG show, were never aired in my country. Decide I'll experience everything I missed. I love that. I recently did similar with Dragon Ball. I realized I'd never watched the original, so I got back to that series kind of that same way. Welcome on in. It's nice going back to revisit things, especially as an adult where maybe you did miss something or it's been a bit. And I found out for German for mobile cell phone, I had instant regret over choosing French instead. My friend, Danny, decided to go into Russian in college. She doesn't use it for anything. She just thought it was interesting. But I always thought that was interesting. Just, you know what? I'm gonna go. I think her minor is in it. I think she did enough for, like, that's her minor area of study. Where is mine handy? Oh, sorry, chat. I'm losing steam. Okay, here we go. German just has fun words in general, too. Always. Trying to come up with butterfly, and I'm putting the wrong consonants in it. Schmetterling or something like that. They're just fun words. I don't think you can ask for those on Twitch. In my chat. The word that always comes to mind when Germans mentioned, yes, crocodile. Yeah, I feel like there's a few of those where I think my validating moment was there's one day I forgot the word for pantry. Like, in English, I forgot the word pantry. And I just called it, like, a food closet. Because, like, my brain just didn't work that day. And then I think we found out in German that's basically what it translates to. I'm like, yes. Badger, hello, how are you? What you up to today? We're talking about learning other languages. Badger, have you learned another language? Either in school or on your own? A larder? Is that what a pantry is? Why don't I feel like a larder would be refrigerated? I feel like it would, like, it sounds... Only the language of love, wow. Wow. I think in German is there's no word for something, you just throw words together and make it... Yeah, like, I love that. I love that. Gets the point across. If I said food closet to all of you, you'd know what I mean, right? Oh, see, a pantry's not refrigerated. Like, it's literally a closet you put food in. Yeah, a pantry wouldn't be refrigerated. It would be for, just because I don't know if there's, like, an actual... Pretty old-fashioned here, just throwing around. Gotcha. I don't know if you guys have another word for it, but it would just be your canned goods, boxed goods. But yeah, things like that. Cool shrink. Currently, I'm sorry. Literally means cool cupboard. See, all makes sense. It was fun finding words like that. I'm gonna ask chat. Chat, what other languages have you studied or learned? Oh, Adele. Not German. I have a decent grasp on English. Most days I do. Most days. Learned Latin for a year, French, German, Japanese for 2 years. French, pretty much forgot it all. Used to be able to read French books. Let's took 3 years of Latin in high school. French and Latin for Badger. Wish I'd learned German. French and German, I don't remember a lick of either. I had Latin too, Spanish. Learn Latin would be a stretch for me, that's fair. I feel like I've heard that that's a difficult one. Harry Potter spell language, does that count? Sure, throw it in. Why not? Add it to the old resume. I took German in college long enough to meet the language requirement. Let's see, French, Irish, Japanese. Japanese being the only passable one. Here we learn Danish, but German's also mandatory for most of 3 through 10th grade. English mandatory all the way through for most higher educations as well. If optional ones, Spanish, French, Italian. Some people like me thought I can learn Mandarin in 3 years. I was good at Latin until the teacher changed to a drunk Scottish reverend. Oh my goodness. I think that seems to be the common thread here. Because I was telling them with German, I had a good teacher, and then she moved away, and then I didn't learn as much. Seems very, very, very teacher dependent. As far as what you learn and what you stick with. More so than like other classes. But in the same way 40K Latin is Latin. So yeah, it's convincing enough. We have English, very broken German, Turkish, which is my first language, tiny bit of Latin, tiny bit of Greek, a bit of Caslid, which is the Warhammer dwarf language, tiny bit of Void Tongue from Warframe. I love fictional language. It's always really interesting when they can, come up with their own. Because what, Tolkien has a couple. Game of Thrones has the Dothraki. Let me catch up here. I think I qualified for that, having read the whole of Horus Heresy. I remember when I was working on my Titanicus stuff, I had to put some like goofy Latin on the scrolls, just looking up different words. Some unfortunate kids parties, though. Oh no. At least 2 forms of Elvish for at least Tolkien. Yeah, Klingon. That's right. Yep, Klingon. And all the fictional languages are also very cool. I mean, if they've all got rules, making up, rocking your own rules. So many different languages you can pull from for inspiration and things. Simlish, yep. So many different ones. Alright, backpack, good. I don't feel like getting silver out, so it's gonna wait. The Wookiee language screams in Chewie. Turns out I'm fluent in Wookiee. We are gonna get the silver because I don't have anything else to poke at yet. And we need to start it. So let's start it. Gosh darn it. Where is lead belt? Oh, we locked out. Okay. So if I have to go through the other drawers, we're gonna be here a while. Well, not in the language of the dwarves from Middle-earth. Tolkien wrote about it very sparsely for in-universe reasons. There's only a few words at most, similar to Void Tongue too, since there's less than 20 words of it in total. Gotcha. So not as comprehensive a reference as the elf. Makes sense. I don't know. Thought our pot had gunked up, but I think we're okay. Alright. Get backpack. Got a few spots on Ahriman and his staff. Did watch a video about the language they created for Magic Gathering. I didn't realize it was like, well, yeah, I guess because it's on the cards and stuff, right? The Phyrexian. Oh, the dedicated community that was deciphering the special cards that only printed in that language is a whole thing. Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't even, like, think about that. I knew they had some cool cards and stuff, but I didn't think about it, like, past that. Reverse engineering the language, yeah. Because Magic Gathering never released any guides. Players are just on it. When you give all the nerds a puzzle. My Mandarin teacher is a Chinese native. She thought offering the language for us for 3 years with 4 hours a week was beyond stupid, saying as her intro, the only way we'd learn it that fast was to move to China for a period and learn it hardcore. So I say the whole class failed. The 2-week study trip to Shanghai and Beijing was pretty cool. I feel like that's worth it. I feel like that alone makes it worth it. My sister's the opposite end of the coin. She loves Elven tongue, etc. Is more interested in Asian languages, so the European ones like me. That's fair. They are like very different sounds and things. Let's go and see how you did, even if you came across a new population. Yeah. I told Minnie Butts about the Rosetta Stone. Her first reaction was, it must have been made with magic. That's pretty cute. I like that. I like her way of looking at it. Alright, set that aside so I don't get paint everywhere. KT, welcome in. How are you? I'm doing alright. How are you? We are trying to get Mr. Ahriman together today, so he's in a whole bunch of sub-assemblies, so he looks a little weird at the moment. But we've got his cloak separate, staff separate, everything's separate. Just working our way through the different pieces. How are you today? Trying to decide. I think maybe we just bring him back tomorrow. So I'll try and get the airbrushing on the cloak and we just bring him back. Everything else is kind of packed away so I can change his room around, so don't have anything else I can really bring on right out the gate. So let's plan on more Ahriman tomorrow. You got to the final boss? That's where I'm at, Sly. I got to him and is like, you know what? I kind of want to finish some of the smaller stuff before I throw myself at this for a little while. That's when I started exploring. You've been cruising though, Sly. You've been rocking the first the base game and now the expansion, so it'll be interesting to see how quickly you get him. Really should go through my pile of shame this summer, which consists of a whopping 1,000 Sunstar collecting box, bought in 2020, because I couldn't decide on a paint scheme for the life of me. I'm gonna finish writing the lore if I do anything on the minis. I'm just going from work, relaxing a bit. Oh, 2 weeks holiday soon, so gonna paint, 2 weeks paint a galore. Yay, let's go. What have you got lined up for it? You usually have a long wait list of commissions. I do because right now I have a lot of army commissions, which has made kind of the wait times longer in between. It used to be I'd have like a unit or two and I could get through them pretty quickly. I've got more bigger army commissions at the moment, so it's a bit longer now, yeah. Like, it's kind of nice because then when the army comes together, they match really nicely because I'm airbrushing all at the same time, doing things all at the same time. But it does mean a longer wait in between things. It is good, yeah. No, definitely, I am very happy with what we've built up. But it does mean a little bit of a wait between newer stuff. Got to phase 2 about 40% so far. Okay, a few things I need to figure out, though. Trying to remember, my first attempt, I actually did better than I thought I would, but I've got some work to do. I don't want to say too much because Slam is not there just yet. But yeah, I think same story. I've got a few things I need to figure out for survivability. And I've seen a lot of people, like, even changing their build just for it, so I'll figure it out. I just didn't want to do it the other night. Do you need any Marvel or Star Wars or Infinity? No. The other one I want to get into is the anime repaints. I think that's more of what I'm interested in taking on. Warhammer is good job security, but I wouldn't say no to those, but I've not done any. I think I'd also like to take on more Kingdom Death. If anyone has thought about it, let me know. But yeah, the anime repaints are the things I'd like to do more of. Thermigan, thank you so much for the bits and the giant heart. I appreciate it. Thank you. Fire Forged, which I think I still have. Here we go. I haven't changed talismans or anything yet, so just messing around, working on understanding mechanics. I don't want to rush it, because I don't want it to be over, that's fair. Have you been doing a lot of the side stuff as you go, Sly? Anime fans, I know, we've got one lined up. I've got to figure out 3D print stuff. I'm excited. Bebop repaints? I'm your girl. You let me know. I would love to. You want to do a snack? Is there one you got your eye on? I don't know why I didn't think to bring this out when we were talking about learning Japanese, but it's because I am a dum-dum. But we got a new Bakurako box. Oh, close up of the. Have you seen my latest one, KT? Before we get into this, there's Vegeta, and then this one. This is where it gets weird because he's on the back. A Goku, and then here's Piccolo. He's they're centered on the back of my arm, which makes it a little goofy, but yeah, I'm already. So next up, KT is I got to figure out what filler I want. It is from driving exam, so we did the filler outfits because they make me happy. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out filler, and then we're gonna try and mix it up. There's one missing. What is that? What am I missing? All right, here's our new box. Broly. I don't know if Broly's gonna make my sleeve. Sorry, I'm not as big on Broly as I know. People are gonna get angry in the chat, but not as big on Broly. It's fine. He's fine. Okay, so we got pretty art. I got nutrition stuff. And then this one is themed on the festivals. We've got all kinds of fun festival food. I did see, I got this out early. Got a cute little cat towel. Let me zoom out a little bit. So instead of the plate, I got little kitty cats. It's cute. And then catch back up here. I love me some Burley and absolutely support your decision. No wheat. If there's anything with wheat, I will have the tiniest bite and then we will move on. This tea, though, I want to show you guys the picture of the tea because it looks so freaking good. It's a matcha tea. Look at this. Look at it. I want it. But yeah, Wasted Mind, is there something you'd like to try? Sorry, my box is covering up my chat. A lot has wheat worn. It's okay. The peach jelly is one that I think I'd like to try, but I think that needs prep. I think you just use the, it's like the tube, right? Or are these just gummies? This might be good to try. Little pear gummies? Bigger. Okay, I haven't actually dug through. This is gigantic. What is this? I have a giant cookie. The tea, I'll move that for now. Oh. Is this it? Oh, it's the bread. Okay. Ooh la la! Okay. Oh, there's the peach. Oh, that's... Okay, yes, that's much bigger than I was thinking. Oh, they're individual, though. Okay. Croissant? Matcha, matcha, matcha. And then we got more of these really cute, like, packages. Like the triangle shape. With these little guys. What do we... do you want to try the jelly? It looks like they're individually wrapped. This giant thing of bread. I'm fine with whatever. Let's try the... I kind of want to try the gummy. I feel like that would be an easy one for today. Okay. Let me get my read. I guess we can kind of flip through what we were looking at. For funsies. So there's the tea I'm very excited to try later. Oh, these are ginger. Okay. We have an apple cream cookie, too. Walnut mochi, which sounds interesting. But yeah, look at wheat. That's okay. Oh, we got some pastries. We have a cookie. Custard pan. This is super pretty. Broly, yes, no. As of right now, he's not in my plan. As of right now. But I'll see. I want to get Bulma in with filler. I kind of want a little fusion dance if it'll fit. Little Goten and Trunks. And I'd like Gohan as Saiyaman. I kind of think I can work him in by Piccolo. But we'll see. That's the famous sunset. Oh, from the Miyazaki movie. Okay. Okay, so here are the gummies we're going to try. But we also have the jelly, which was that big bag we found. And then these are sweet potato, which also sounds very good. And then cute little cat claw. You'll get Burly so you don't have to. There you go. Perfect. Absolutely join me, KT. Come join me. That looks delicious. I'm excited. Oh, I didn't read the things. I'm like, let me read about it. And then I didn't. Okay. Pear gummies. Selling these refreshing gummies that are infused with pear juice from Yamagata Prefecture's renowned La France pears, which are regarded as the queen of fruits. And it has the pear flavor. Not crazy, but also like super subtle, like some of the last box stuff. Okay. I'm not huge on pear, but let's try it. I love gummies, so. Here they are. They look like little grapes. I like the texture of them. La France. Even not being super big on pear, those are really good. There is a cheaper brand that I get from the Japanese supermarket that is here nearby, and they have a bunch of different fruit flavors. It reminds me of the texture of those. I don't remember what the brand is called. But they have like a lychee flavor, and I'm like drooling thinking about it. It's so good. I watched the latest Ghibli movie on the train ride back. It was interesting, Boy and the Heron. I want to ask what you mean by interesting, but also, like, I think I want to watch it. All the crazy fantasy stuff of a normal movie. Yeah, I was trying to ask without being spoiled. Just without any underlying story. Things just sort of happen. That's interesting. I'm about to devour that whole bag of gummies. Those are really good. I'm gonna do a couple highlights and hold myself back, and then I'm gonna destroy those gummies. I guess, do you still... Oh, it's not a bad film, still fun. I was about to ask if you would still recommend it. Okay, I watch it some point. Just dump the bag in your mouth. If they weren't so chewy, I probably would. It really is just, I wonder what's going to happen in this scene. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. You gotta stop thinking after a bit and roll with it. I can imagine, yeah, having to get into that, like, I don't know, that mindset. If you're expecting one thing and it's just not quite what that is. Protecting some actually wild stuff in his stride. Almost no pushback at all. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to watch it at some point. There are a bunch of Ghibli stuff that I have not seen. And they're like all on HBO. I need to just take like a weekend and watch a couple. Yep, that's happening now. So you watch Suzume was good. I enjoyed Suzume. Okay, Slam. After we finish X-Files, we're gonna go through all. Just lining them up. Speaking of backlogs. I knew nothing going into the movie and it was wild. It's so good. I also didn't know anything. Was surprised. It was good. Anime movie marathon. Let's go. Panda, thank you so much for that sub for 26 months of support. How are you today? You're supposed to be vacationing. How are you? I'm just gonna reach unknown levels of burnout. Trying to think what else I need to finish Frieren. I mentioned we've got like 5-ish more episodes, and I'm caught up there. We're watching Kaiju number 8. I never started Demon Slayer. I should probably start that. I intended to watch it, but like I'm not as big on Demon Slayer, but I had intended to watch it. And I really want to get back to Dungeon Meshi because it was cute. It's very different than what I normally watch, but it was cute. Just woke up. That's how you vacation right there. Welcome in, band. We're working on Ahriman, his backpack right now. What you got planned today? Super Saiyan 3 of Burnout even further beyond. Oh no. Gosh, it'd be interesting when JJK comes back, how that all goes down. Oh, 7 more episodes. It was 28 and not 26 like I thought. Seemed like last arc was gonna be quick and 5. Okay. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I don't want to I don't want to sound like I'm trying to rush through it. I'm just giving an update. I'll watch whatever's there. Warner Studios tour. That'll be fun. Shopping, maybe. Enjoy. Demon Slayer's peak. I don't care about this pro dog. About side characters and fight animation. It is, yeah. It's just Bleach again, which is back. Oh, wait. When is that? When is that? When is that? I was enjoying New Bleach quite a bit. The tone shift was kind of wild, but I really like it. That summer. I don't know, but sometime soon, I think. Okay. I'm excited for that when it is. I don't remember. Yeah, Byakuya, my beloved. Oh, what if we did a Byakuya repaint? Could I find a cool figure of him? Tough, because a lot of their repaints, it's kind of what you run into with, like, JJK, where it's a lot of, you're highlighting black. That's it. If I can find one in a cool pose, I'll do it. I'll do it. I was like, he would have more colors, which is interesting. Kind of like when we do, I've got Frieza lined up. He's going to be a lot of just shading white. Oh, they're doing a sneak peek at X on the 6th. Gotcha. You get a Bankai version, you could get some pink, so it's so cool. There's kind of that sweet middle spot of figures that are like the ones I've been doing for Dragon Ball, where they're a little bit nicer quality, but they're not the like hundreds of dollars quality. Those have been really nice for repaints because they tend to have like better kind of poses and things. Like you feel like you can kind of add to it without the figure just being very, very cheap. The very posable ones get really weird when you're trying to paint them. Which is kind of fun because then you can do whatever pose you want, but it does make it a little awkward for painting. Sorry, I don't know what I'm working on. I'm actively wanting to work on one of those while we're painting Ahriman. But yeah, it's been kind of fun to learn the different like action figure lines. As far as like which ones I'd want to look through for different series. I still need to find All Might. That's the one I need to find. Where is Seraphim Sepia? Oh no, chat works. Where did I move it? Oh, here. These shorter bottles are so much harder to find. Honestly, never liked the posable figures, so they have the massive ball joint. Yeah, especially around the legs. It's weird. It just looks weird. You did get him. You got me, Slam. I can understand how posability would paint in that. Yeah, because then it just doesn't. You're trying to make it look as like natural and like the animation can, and then there's this giant gap, usually like right at the legs, and it just looks really funky. You did it. You won the internet. You sure did. I need to send Slam the one I sent you. The Elden Ring one. I will send this to you. I always knew that's Dr. Slam in action right there. Avian's trying to take your title away, but then how would we get greatness like that without Dr. Slam? Shake my head. The Steve jokes about the ligaments so good. This is it. It's all downhill from here. All right, let's pick out like one more thing, and I'm gonna call it good. Feel like maybe eyes. We got some like glowy green bits with magic. Let's do eyes. Which actually we're just gonna base coat in white And I might save the green for tomorrow since we're going to bring him back. It's been, that's my secret cap. And then I'm going to eat more of these gummies because they're really, really good. I guess I'll save one for Scott. Maybe. Like the airbrushing on the cape. Thank you. There's a bit more of it too. I'm going to go ahead and mask off and airbrush the inside before tomorrow too. But yeah, that's airbrushing and then a little bit by hand. Don't forget to enter. Oh yeah, the full code today. Yours are all gone. They're so good. You want to try my pity gummy? Okay, they're all mine then. Hey Bionic, welcome in. The related sculpts work well for the 1,000 Suns. Thank you so much. How are you today? Oops. I like, gotta have some bling for the 1,000 Suns, I feel. Well, thank you, thank you. What you up to? While I destroy a gummy. Alright. Alright, we're gonna base coat. I got distracted by gummy. They are really good. Wasted mind. I made a new emote for Scott, too. So, you guys missed it. Nikki K Vibe is live. But then Scott also got an emote. Look at her go! I'm really proud of her. She looks good at... It's hard when I'm staring at them at, like, full size. So there she is, and I think she's really cute. I'm proud of her. Hey, Grayskin, welcome in. What you get ideas? Oh, I'm painting ideas. Do we have a project picked out? Welcome in. For anyone who may be new, hello, I'm Nikki. We paint a lot of Warhammer here. I've got several Warhammer armies, and then we're working on a commission today. So commission work as well. I also love Kingdom Death. I've been working on some Malifaux, some Bushido. So if you have any questions, let us know. If you want to see what I'm working on, thank you, Slam. My socials are now in chat. You can take a look at the other stuff we've been working on. But if you have any questions, let us know. I will do my best to help. Look at her go. That's all of us at the finish line. Watching Scott zoom across. It's just a gem on his chest. Okay. And then the staff has green. I'll paint some 1,000 Suns as well eventually. Right now, I'm still have to assemble a lot of sorcerers. I'd like to model them some hints to what cults they belong to in the Legion. Nice. That'll be fun. So doing a little bit of maybe kit bashing or bringing in some other pieces then. 1,000 Suns are fun. They've got a lot of really cool, unique models. As far as the sorcerers, the rubrics. This guy's cool. The new Infernal Master that they got is also really cool. Enjoyed painting that a little while back. We've got some cool custom pieces. Just do normal. I was debating on the skull. We'll just do a kind of general skull workup. So tomorrow when we bring him back, I think it'll be mostly his robe and then the disc. So he does go on a disc, which I guess I will also airbrush today to at least get the blues down. A lot of it is the blue and then the gold around the trim. So that'll keep us busy for a bit tomorrow. Then the flames, of course. So yeah, let's plan on more Ahriman tomorrow. I'll do the little bit of airbrushing I need to do. So we're ready for it. Bill, welcome in. How are you? You made them from dust to save them from corruption. I don't actually know. I'll be honest, when it comes to Warhammer, the lore is my weak spot. I don't read a lot of it unless it's like specifically my army. So I do better with Space Wolf lore, but That is my weak spot as far as Warhammer content creation. Is lore. Looking through the bits box, see what small items I can give to different sorcerers. I think that's fun. Find those little things to make them yours. After futzing around with warp energy for centuries, Thousand Suns were having rampant mutations. Ahriman decided to get together some buddies and figure out how to fix that. Just all around a giant drawing board. Do you sign on 14 class? I've been leveling Dancer. I actually just really love Dancer. I do want to try Picto a bit later. Like once I finish the story, I'll go back and get Picto. How has it been for you, Ace of Mine? What are you working on? Well, says I'm good. Not motivated to work a whole lot though. That's fair. We mundane. That's fair. You have anything planned for the 4th coming up? Cast a ridiculously powerful spell. Looked like it worked and turned almost all the legionaries into dust. That was the rubric of Ahriman, hence rubric Marines. I think only the actual source of the legions weren't turned into dust. Ah, okay. I see. Let's see, Reaper and Culinary into 100. Working on Fisher at the moment. Gotcha. Decided to stick with Reaper. I think I'm level 94 right now. I was telling chat I'm taking it slow because I still feel bad that I rushed through some of the earlier expansions and things. So I'm going to take my time, getting through all the content. Just enjoying it as I go. I also had to start with the end of the Endwalker quest, so I was doing like the last trial and stuff the other day, so I had some catching up to do before I could get to the new stuff. Just on the tabletop, they appear alongside rubric squads because they're basically reanimating the dust. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you, Slam, because that helped me out too. I appreciate it. That makes sense because we're gonna be painting some of those. Now I know. I need to. Those are up next for me to build. Is the rubrics. Got us full. I'm sorry. I've almost got a full set of the tombstone gear. Nice. You've been cruising. MMOs are your thing though, so that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't like some of the story dungeon content. Oops. Sorry, chat. This says, I'm going to spend the afternoon with Mom grilling. It's the perfect activity. There's fire, dead animal, and alcohol. There you go. There's no in-lore explanation why the Thousand Suns have the trim they have. Except that's a very niche thing not be able to figure out if it's better to base in blue than the too gold. No, I almost made it slam. God damn it. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna let that knight eat you in Elden Ring. Be like, yeah, I'll help you. And I'm just gonna sit there. Like my stupid mimic was doing the other day. Wow, rude. Yeah, the people are like, you didn't beat Elden Ring, you use summons. My summon likes to sit in the corner and just, I don't know, read a book while I'm getting destroyed. I think playing with summons is the hard mode. He's just over there reading while I'm getting absolutely slaughtered. I don't want to hear it from the gatekeepers. Yeah, not top of their class, no. Be dumb as hell. But you know, when it's Mimic, it's, you know, I can only blame her for so much of it. The only part of the Thousand Suns to recruit are the sorcerers. They scam some unfortunate people, put them into Hellbrood. That's pretty chaosy right there, yeah. I learned so much about Warhammer since I visited Nikki's streams. Thank you, chat, for teaching us lore. Someone's checking out the latest Kindle releases? Yeah, she's also trying to figure out Linux over there. While I'm just getting beaten to a pulp. Thank you, Summon, I appreciate it. But yeah, everyone's like, yeah, you use summons, you didn't play the game. It's like, I made it infinitely harder on myself is what I did by summoning her. It actually has a little feather here that I missed. Let's go ahead and base coat that. Alright, I'm gonna get the rest of this belt going around, and I think that's a good place to wrap up since we'll be back to this tomorrow. So I don't have to, like, no pressure to get finished up today. So we'll take our time and get the rest of it airbrushed back on stream tomorrow. I'm excited to get back to Elden Ring Slam. It'll be fun. Excited to show you the boss. I kind of wish I hadn't found. Me too. It'll be fun. My fist yearn for combat. They're gonna get plenty. That's for sure. We're gonna have so much stuff to punch. Alright, the Fisty Boys, I got the first round. They're not in here, unfortunately. But I got the first round on bases, and I've kind of set them aside for after I move this room around. But yeah, they're coming together. I need to go back for the Hospitaler's eyes still, but they're on bases now. Your fists are ambivalent on that one. Alright, that's a good place to wrap up. So we'll be back tomorrow with Ahriman. So tomorrow we will tackle the rest of his cloak, and then the discs, and then try to get some of them put together, and then he will match with our Praetor. So that's what I've got for today. If you guys want to see what else we've been working on, there are my socials in chat. Let me hit the other buttons here. We've also got our Discord, if you want to... Stream Deck said no. If you want to come hang out in between streams, we're in the Discord, and then YouTube. Our Dead Space playthroughs are going up on YouTube, along with our VODs and our shorts, all that good stuff if you want to check that out. I think Jangles is actually taking this week off. I'll take a quick look to see if there's anyone else on stream. Otherwise, I'll just end here. So thank you everyone for all the support, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.